We are young, wild, and free. Let's begin HOTBEAT. Tuesday's HOTBEAT on November 9th, 2021. We have started with a song called 우울시계, A Gloomy Clock by IU featuring Jonghyun. Hello to all of our HOTBEAT family. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Howon of Double Tuning for your one and only Hodi. Let's get started with today's HOTBEAT. So, just to remind myself about things with relationships, I have a little side story for all of our HOTBEAT fam. So, they say that when people are so close to each other, meaning like friendships, like relationship-wise, you're too close to your friends. They say that when you guys meet, even like not saying anything should not feel awkward. Like you would just sit down in a cafe and be like, yeah, what's up? And like, birds chirping, that kind of scene should be a normal thing with your close friends. I do have those kind of people. I think that happens to me with my bandmates. Although I do love to talk to them, but there are those moments where we're all like silent, like no one talks. And that especially happens when I'm together with Aaron. Like, especially when I'm with Aaron, we both know what we want. We both know what we're thinking. So, like, we don't literally have to say anything for that to be cleared out. But obviously, we're not like family, like deep family, like who've lived with like 30 years. So, I wouldn't say like we're like, super, super, super close brothers, but we are obviously in that phase. We're going through that phase. But still, yeah, there are those moments where it's like, so does he want this? Those kind of questions. But still, we're in that kind of relationship status where we don't have to like say anything in like a cafe if you don't want to. We just do what we just want to do. Very comfortable. Yeah. I think that's the perfect word for that kind of like situation. You're just really comfortable with that person that you don't even have to say anything for that, awkwardness to go away. It just stays there. I think that's okay. I think that's good. So this is actually a question that I got. Is there one of our guests that I feel like this with? From our HOTBEAT guests. I think we're all on the same page where we talk to each other a lot when we get to meet, because we don't get to meet a lot like every single day of the week. We don't meet like every single day, just like I do with my bandmates, but we meet like once a week and only for like this session then. So I think there are those moments where you just want to say things, I guess, right? Oh, how are you? How was your week? And, we talk about how we've been doing, how everything's going on, those little like daily life stories. We share those. And I think that's good. I mean, it doesn't. So, yeah. But anyways, that's true. So again, my personal opinion, if I believe that a person is close to me, it means that they're like part of my life. Like literally, like every single day life, they're always with me. So I think people might actually say that I might be a little bit too restrictive of like close friends, but that's just me. Yeah. It's hard for me to consider someone as a close friend. So just an FYI to all of our HOTBEAT fam. Anyways, we'll be back with our Tuesday segment, Phrase Up with NIve, after listening to a song here. The song is Daisy by Pentagon. Time to solve some quizzes and introduce your stories based on different phrases every week. Phrase Up. He's got a new song coming out tonight. NIve, welcome back.
Hello.
Yes. Come back to
Ooh, what an introduction.
Trying to make that comeback and congratulations at the same time. Anyways, yes, another song.
Yes.
It's not even been a month. Has it been? Is it been?
Yeah, it's
almost like a month.
Almost a month.
Yeah.
It hasn't passed a month yet, but yes, I am back with a new single.
Let's talk about it.
It's a song about, it's within the genre of pop song.
Okay.
It's called Party Without You.
Party Without You.
And it's really about me like inviting a lot of people to party and nobody came.
Oh.
But it's also about a love song.
What?
So it's just
Okay.
like I'm saying like I'm looking. It's a song about me expressing love in my own way. I say I don't want to party without you. It's like I show my insecurity, insecure side when it comes to love. But I kind of like gave a theme that's called party.
Yes.
And
Sorry about that.
no worries. And I described that loneliness and sadness, but at the same time, some kind of like some excitement
Yes.
that happens with me just being in that party zone by myself.
I see.
Pretty lonely and fun and sad at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just to clear things out, I was just really excited. That's why I started to sneeze because of your new song. You're talking about these like different kind of emotions when it comes to like parties, right? You're waiting for a loved one, true? But no one came to your party. And then you're feeling lonely and sad about that.
And then the person that I love is not showing up at the same time. So
She doesn't show up. Okay, I see. So we're looking at kind of like kind of depressive melody, or is it very upbeat?
it's mid-tempo upbeat,
Really?
but not like, it's like, you can think of it as like, there's a song called like Tired that I released before. And then it's very similar to that. It's mid-tempo pop song. But I really talk about how like I need that person, but I'm speaking in my own way with my insecurity.
Right.
More to it, like I think you have to listen to the song to really get the feeling of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So it's lots of like confusions of emotions.
Okay, I see.
But the loneliness is real.
Okay.
Yep.
No, wait. Let me ask you a question then. Is this song also in English?
It's in English.
It's all in English.
all in English.
I see. All right. I think it would be a really good hit song. Yeah. I'm pretty sure many of our HOTBEAT listeners, as well as people around the world, probably have experienced this before. You know, you do not for me. I mean, I've never personally experienced that before. But anyways, I'm pretty sure like someone opened up a party and, the person that you were waiting for, the person
Doesn't
that you
show up.
wanted for her to come or him to come doesn't show up. And you'll be like, ugh, I think I understand that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of movies about this kind of stuff, doesn't it?
Right,
Yeah.
right. I always feared about like if I throw a party and nobody comes. Especially the one that I was
I'll
like,
go.
oh,
I'll go.
you sure?
Yeah, of course.
I'll be waiting for you.
Yes.
And then Hody doesn't come up. And I'm gonna write a song, Party Without You Part 2. Hope that doesn't happen, but thank you for...
No, I will go. If you give me an invitation, of course I will go. So this song is coming out today at 6 p.m., correct? So is there anything else you want to talk about this song?
Well, the song's going to be available on all platforms, music platforms after 6 p.m.
Are we looking forward for a music video or no?
We will have some kind of like visualizers
Okay.
available for you guys, and because it's like kind of unexpected for the fans who've been waiting for my song, because I didn't really mention a lot about it. So
We
it's
all
kinda
didn't
like,
know.
Yeah, kind of like surprise release. So yeah, you guys can keep an eye for it, and it's going to be. It's a song that I really, really like. So,
Okay. So
yeah.
I actually feel that. So let me ask you a last question. How long did it take for you to write this song?
Oh my god! I think I've been uploading the videos, like clips of me writing the song. I think it took me a good 2 days.
2 days?
2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days? That's it?
Apart from mixing and mastering.
Okay, no, but are you saying that 2 to 3 days is a
Like
long
writing
time?
For me?
Yeah.
A little?
Okay, maybe we're looking at the writing process differently.
Let me correct it. Like
Yeah.
when it comes to like me, like I was so inspired when I was writing this song.
This song,
Yeah.
okay.
So when that inspirational like experience like happens, I write the song in I think like good 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Right.
Okay,
And
okay.
then even with that
Yeah.
inspiring moments,
Yeah.
it took me 3 days. So it's long for me, the perspective point of view. But yeah.
No, but I think 2 to 3 days is a good time. I don't think it took you that long. You know, sometimes we're talking about arrangements as well, right?
Right. Everything.
So, like, yeah. Because usually when you think about arrangements, when you think about the instruments, what you're going to use, what kind of sources you're going to use, it usually takes you at least, I don't know, a good month or so. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe it's only maybe it's only for us.
No, I mean, like for me, sometimes there are songs that takes me like more than a week or so. But most of the times that's the song for the others. For my songs, I think I tend to like finish quicker than the other songs that I work for the other
That's
artists.
good.
Yeah.
But that's true. Yeah, I think that's true. Because you're doing your thing on your own. You know exactly what kind of like key you like, the melody is comfortable
Right.
for you, what kind of like lyrics really gives you that emotion because you wrote it, of course. Yeah, I completely understand. Yeah.
Yeah. I become a little crazy when it comes to like, oh, I'm so inspired, I gotta write this song. Like, this
Did you not sleep for 3 days?
Kinda.
Yeah. I knew it. Yeah.
I think I slept like
That's NIve.
good 4 hours or 5 hours a day.
I'm
but
pretty sure all of our friends are going, yeah, that's NIve. The reason why we love him so much. Yeah. All right. Anyways, that was the time for PR. Okay, you're done. NIve's new song is coming out today. It's Party Without You at 6 p.m.
You guys are all
Korean Standard
invited.
Time. Yes, everyone is invited. Hope you guys do go. Especially that person that you want to go. I don't know who that person is. But anyways,
you.
let's start our Tuesday segment, Phrase Up now. So could you tell us about this segment, please?
In Phrase Up, we introduce your messages about the phrase we give you each week, and we solve fun quizzes related to them.
And Phrase Up quiz. We have a quiz match between me and NIve. And on the last week of every month, we add up NIve's and my quiz scores, and the loser does a live performance for the listeners. Last week competition, I won. NIve lost. I think the jinx is on the air right now. Definitely. NIve is coming out with a new song today, which is the reason why he has to sing it live for this month. I'm pretty sure he's happy about that, right?
I have mixed feelings about this. I have mixed feelings. Trust me.
All right. So we gave you guys a head up for our segment, Phrase Up, for today's theme. What is today's theme?
Today's theme for Phrase Up is someone you'd like to meet by going beyond time and space.
Yes, beyond time and space.
Beyond time and space.
Someone who we want to meet. Is there anyone you want to meet?
Mozart.
Mozart.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
I heard a lot of rumors about him too.
Yeah.
And I just want to go back in time and then ask
See
him like,
what kind of,
do
like-
you really do that? Or like when you're writing songs and like, what's in your head? Like, how's your
What's
day?
in your head? Nice question to ask.
Why did
Mozart.
you write this song?
Yeah.
Movement like 622 because I had to like audition for this song and it's so hard and something like very personal.
Why did you write it
questions.
so hard?
Yeah.
You know?
I have genuine like questions about like why he did this, how he did that. Definitely.
Well, that's good. That's good.
What about you, Hody?
I actually, this might be a little bit too personal, I guess, maybe. But I would love to meet my grandfathers. I actually did not have the chance to meet both of them
I see.
ever. So, because, I had to live abroad. I was born in Chile. So I was living there. And, suddenly, I get a call. I've never met my grandfathers, but, I get a call. They passed away. Never met them. So I would love to meet them at least once. So I guess that could be it.
Do you have any kind of like questions that you want to ask them or
Not really. I
just want to see?
Yeah, I just want to see who they are. I just want to see what kind of people they were. Because, my father and mother, get their roots from, of course, our grandparents, right?
Right.
I met my grandmothers. I know who they are. I just want to see who my grandfathers are to see, what kind of relationship they had. So, yeah, very curious about that. All right, anyways, so that is today's theme, guys. Someone you like to meet by going beyond time and space. Well, actually, we're going to go through a phrase-up quiz now. Are you ready for the quiz? Are you ready to break the jinx?
I always think that I'm ready until I get it wrong.
Right. Okay, so today's phrase-up quiz, what is the question?
Here's today's phrase-up quiz. Oh, sorry.
He's ready for the xylophone. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Didn't know it was stuck. Okay.
Okay.
This gets me excited every time. Okay. Question.
Yes.
Female celebrities are the most welcomed guests at army bases because they boost the morale of the soldiers.
Of course.
There was a survey asking 509 soldiers, which celebrity they'd like to meet at their army base. Who's number one?
All right.
So soldiers, which celebrity they'd like to meet at their army base. Option number one, IU. Option number two, aespa. Very hard.
Wow. Okay. So we're talking about these days, right? We're talking about...
I believe so.
Yeah, it's generation, X? I don't know. But anyways, what do you think? What do you think is the answer? I think both are very, very good candidates.
Well, personally, it's normal. If the survey was done these days, I feel like aespa might be
really.
the answer.
I still thought it was gonna be IU.
IU?
Yeah.
You probably may be right. I'm losing my confidence in this question.
Because, aespa sounds a little bit more for high schoolers and middle schoolers. But for real soldiers, I think IU is still right now, she's the president of
for me, but aespa's they have 4 members, 5 members?
4
members.
Yeah.
And I think at army bases, this is just purely my thoughts. Wouldn't they like it if they see 4 people in one place?
Yeah.
And, they might be fan of this one. Fan of
Right. I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's my personal thoughts. I don't know. More to look.
Okay. I see. Well, I'm just looking at this in my perspective. So, guys, if it was just me, I think I would actually want IU to come to our base.
I think you're right. I think IU's the answer. I don't know. I'm this twist after twist, week by week, week after week. I feel like I'm losing my confidence in this question.
Okay, so the winner of last week gets to choose the answer first. So since it was me, Howon, I will choose the answer first. Do you still want to choose aespa? Or do you want to go with IU?
Go for IU.
Oh, you want me to go for IU?
Yes, sir.
What happens if I go for aespa?
Go for it. I mean, I honestly think it's 50-50.
I think it's 50-50. Maybe it's number 2 and number 1. And we're confused here.
Yeah, I mean, and it's only because I just don't know when the survey was done. It doesn't say when. So, go ahead, Hody.
All right, I'm gonna choose number. I'll choose number 1.
Okay.
I'll go with IU. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see. So you're going with number 2, aespa?
Congratulations already. 2-0. Reserve.
I might be wrong. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. Okay, so we'll find out the answer after listening to a song here. The song is Pop Song by NIve featuring Hanhae. All right, I'm your DJ Howon on HOTBEAT, and you're listening to our Tuesday's segment Phrase Up, joined by NIve in the studio. We're gonna go and straight see what the Phrase Up quiz was, and then we'll look at the answer. So, what was the Phrase Up quiz?
Question was, who is the number one celebrity that Korean soldiers would like to meet at their army base? Option number 1 was IU, which 호디님 chose, and number 2 was aespa, which I chose.
You didn't get to choose.
No.
You got the answer.
aespa was chosen.
Yeah, they were chosen by NIve. So can we get a drum roll, please? The answer for today's Phrase Up quiz is number 1.
I know. I told you.
Sorry about that. You see, I knew it. Number 2 is aespa. Number 2
number
is aespa.
2 was
aespa. I was going to tell you. Yeah, we're talking about number 1 and number 2 here. Yeah.
Well, I mean, as I mentioned before, I just felt like IU might be the answer. Yeah.
I was going to go with aespa, actually, just to make it fun. But then I decided, I want NIve to sing his song this month.
I mean, we all felt like number 1 was going to be the answer. I always go for my guts, and then that's when I get it wrong.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm a step closer to my jinx.
All right, so we had number 2 as aespa, number 3 was Promise 9, and number 4 was Brave Girls, and number 5 was Oh My Girl. Yeah. Yeah, but definitely aespa, I think. Obviously, I don't know why. I think they would love to see them because of their songs.
Right.
Because they're so addictive. You were able to see them live sing, give me that, give me that. You could see that performance live. But IU is like, IU. Yeah, I mean, you see her perform 좋은 날 and 너랑 나, and it's done. It's over. Lilac, it's over. I think it'd be beautiful to see that. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Mr. Winner, holding Go ahead.
So thank you. That was the answer. And I guess we're going to now move on. Because, first of all, 2 points for Howon for the month of November. 0 for NIve. I'm going to give you the advantage next week, okay?
Okay.
I'll promise you. You will get to choose the answer first next week.
Another.
Just to make it fair.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
It's kind of like deja vu. I feel like I've done the similar thing to you before. Maybe it's my 착각.
Yes. Okay, so please look forward to next week's Phrase Up quiz as well, Hoppy fan. We're now moving on to our messages from our listeners talking about someone you'd like to meet by going beyond time and space. First message, please, NIve.
Paulina from Finland says, "Hello, Howon and NIve. If I could go beyond time and space and see somebody, I want to meet my former best friend who passed away 9 years ago and tell everything has happened to me and tell once more how much I missed her. But other than that, I want to go to the past and meet Elvis Presley.
Wow.
He was such amazing artist and also a good actor.
Of course.
I also would like to meet Freddie Mercury because he was also such an amazing artist as well.
Definitely. Yes. So I think that first part I really liked it very much. Your best friend, you want to go meet them back and then again tell them all the things that has happened to you. I think that's beautiful. And Elvis Presley, of course.
I have a question for Elvis Presley if I go back in time.
What's the question?
Did you really like donut that much? That's what I heard. Like he was so into.
Oh, really?
Like, Ding donut. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think that's a good question.
Like, what kind of flavor do you like?
Yeah.
And it's like weird, but yeah.
It kind of sounds like the insides of Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
That kind of like news.
Yeah.
And then Freddie Mercury, of course, Queen was, of course. I mean, how can you not, ask them how they were?
Freddie Mercury is Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury is Freddie
Legend.
Mercury. Thank you. Yeah. Then right. So you talked about Mozart. I think Mozart could be considered as a celebrity as well. I don't know which celebrity would I want to see. Maybe I want to ask some questions for Whitney Houston. Maybe, yeah, or even Michael Jackson would be nice to have a conversation. Yeah, ask him where do you get that energy from? You know, I want to see that. Yeah.
I see.
It's so funny because these days on the YT channels, I've seen like videos coming out of like Michael Jackson doing like the rehearsals. And I don't know why it's becoming like a viral thing, but yeah.
Yeah, I've watched like few footages these days as well.
He's a really perfectionist. I can see that. There's a reason why, you know, artists are so famous around the world.
I mean, I think watching him growing up, like his history can tell a lot about himself as well. So I've been watching documentary about that too. Maybe I recommend you to go see the Michael Jackson documentary because that can answer like a lot of your questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay. I see. Yeah. So I guess NIve is also going to be able to become that world artist, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I try.
Next message we have is from Tasin from Bangladesh saying, "Hi, I want to meet Klonoa, a male game character from Klonoa Empire of Dreams. I love playing him during my early teens, and I want to meet Klonoa so I could go on adventures inside people's dreams." Interesting. Okay. I have no idea who Klonoa Empire of Dreams is.
So I think it's a game character.
Yeah.
So I think she's talking about...
Ever heard of this guy?
I have no idea. But
I see.
So she wants to jump into space.
Yeah, I think this would be awesome too. Ask like a game character, you know.
Do you have any game characters you'd like
I would like to meet? I used to play lots of like this game called World of Warcraft. Yeah, so maybe like a character from there. I have no idea. Yeah.
I have one.
Okay.
Mario.
Oh.
You know when Super Mario, like Mario, like shoots the fireball?
Yeah.
I just want to ask him, where do you get the fireball? You get like a huge flower and like, where do you store it?
All right, yeah.
Sorry,
I like your detailed questions.
Like,
I think that's a good thing.
Do you have like a specially like manufactured like glove for you to throw like a fireball?
Like you rub your gloves and then the fire comes out?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, we're now going to listen to a song, guys, before we come back with more of our stories. The song is 우주를 건너, Across the Universe by 백예린. I am Howon, DJ of HOTBEAT, and you're listening to our Tuesday segment, Phrase Up, together with NIve in the studio. Today's phrase is someone you like to meet by going beyond time and space. We had like game characters. We were talking about, you know, celebrities, friends, grandfathers, grandparents, whatever it is. We're now moving on to our next story. Please, NIve.
Yes, sir. Sisca from Indonesia says, "Hello, Hody and NIve. Happy Tuesday."
Hello.
Happy Tuesday. A person who I want to meet beyond time and place and space is Hans Christian Andersen and Enid Blyton.
I think that is correct.
Please, I've grown up with their books.
Oh, they're authors. Okay.
And never got bored to read the stories again and again, even until now. H.C. Andersen fairy tales stories are awesome. Ugly Duckling, Little Mermaid, Thumbelina, A Little Matchgirl, The Princess and the Pea, The Red Shoes, etc. I read them every day when I was a kid. And Enid Blyton's book made me imagine if I lived in their stories. The Famous Five is my first favorite detective series. St. Clair series and Mallory Towers series makes me feel I want to study in the school and live in the school dorm. So excited, school life. That's the reason why I want to meet both authors so badly. I don't think there are children, book author who can beat them both in my heart until now. And I'm wondering too if kids these days read their books or not.
Right, that is a great question. But first of all, we were talking about two authors, Enid Blyton and Christian Andersen. Very, very good. Yeah, I mean, I do wonder if kids these days do read books. You know?
Oh,
Our era still
we
read
were
a lot of
supposed to
books.
read a lot of books.
Yeah.
Like we were supposed to like hand in like 독후감, like
essays.
Like,
Yeah.
essays. I'm sure they still do. I went to this huge plaza, like a market, and there was a library, and there was a lot of like books for kids, and it looked like a lot of them were used. So I believe that
they do
kids,
read.
You know, maybe like parents took their kids to make sure they read books and whatnot. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think we use a lot of the internet now these days, right? So
Internet
maybe
books.
maybe like those like ebooks are very very useful nowadays.
Oh,
but
that's true.
I'm pretty sure our generation and the generation now who are going to school might be a lot different. It's been quite a while since I've not been to a school. So I would love to know how they teach these days.
I think through internet, right?
Yeah, I know.
I think so for me, I think for books, I think children are getting enough informations, but on different platforms.
Exactly, that's what I
Not
was
in
gonna
the
say.
like a paper book form.
Exactly.
Like through internet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So, I guess every single year we use less paper. I think that's a good thing, but at the same time, a little bit sad. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. The feeling of like turning the pages.
Yeah, even nowadays, like I can't do anything. Sometimes when I have to organize things, I always need paper with me.
I still write on
Me
papers.
too. Me
Yeah.
too. I always have to write it down. If I don't have like a paper and a pen with me, I cannot do anything. But nowadays, the kids are like, phone notes.
Yeah, I'm
or
kind of
like,
afraid of like losing all the data.
Yeah, I know, but they feel very comfortable because they don't write things down a lot these days. They use the computer a lot, so which is a little bit I guess different from our generation. Yeah. All right, next message we have is from Mina from Turkey. Mina says, "Hello, dear Howon and NIve. I wish you have a nice day. Thank you very much. There are so many people I want to meet regardless of time and place. First of all, I would love to meet Leonardo da Vinci, who is an all-rounder. He's considered one of the greatest artists and geniuses of the world. Not only known for his art, but also for his research and inventions in various fields. I would also like to have dinner at the same table with artists Van Gogh, Monet, Andy Warhol, and photographer Henry Cartier-Bresson, similar to the movie Midnight in Paris. Finally, I would like to meet the founder of topology and real analysis, which made me hate mathematics in my undergraduate years. But I guess I wouldn't say nice things."
Okay.
All right. So definitely Leonardo da Vinci. I think he'll be an awesome person to actually meet. Van Gogh, we have Monet, Andy Warhol. I guess we're talking about like artists here, right? They're all artists. Photographer Henry Cartier-Bresson as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci. I'd like to ask him like, did you expect your drawings would be so expensive these days? Did you expect it to happen? Would you?
But there are those artists. No, there are those painters. There are those artists who pass away and then suddenly they gain a lot of popularity.
Yeah, I mean,
after they pass away. So no one recognizes them before, but then after they pass away, they just blow up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes that does happen.
I just want to ask him. Like, would he want to live these days if he knew?
Oh,
Like,
interesting question.
like Van Gogh too. Like, I think
Yeah.
he lived a very like
Poor life, I think
poor
it was.
and sad life, and I think he only sold one product in his lifetime.
Yeah.
And then after he passed away, suddenly his drawings and paintings got like
Gain a lot of attention.
popular, and
Yeah.
then became the like signature hook of the history of modern arts. Just want to know
Yeah.
if he had the chance to jump into time and space, would they?
Would you live in this era
I
when
think they're gonna
everyone
say-
knows you?
I think they'd say yes.
Really?
They'd say yes. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not in their head. I can't tell what they were thinking. But I'm thinking too much right now.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
All right, last but not least, let's go with this one. Hilma from Sweden. So Hilma from Sweden says, if I could travel beyond time and space, I would spend more time with my grandpa. Oh, that passed away 2018 because of cancer. So I want to tell him that I'm doing well and that he doesn't have to worry about me. Yeah. Same, I guess the same thing that I was saying, right, as well for me.
Right.
Yeah. I think there are those people that you really do want to meet again and because you miss them so much. And if you have the time and space to do so, I think we will do anything to go meet them. I think that's a good thing. Okay, so I guess that was it, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about this before we wrap up and talk about next week's theme?
Well, I mean... somebody who you'd like to meet through like time and space. I think because the concept of memory exists, I'm sure that people, even though they're deceased, their memory still lives.
Of course.
Which makes the future available. So I think it's very precious to have their memories. And that's why I feel like I would have good memories of people who passed away around me rather than me going in time, back in time and space and then meet them again. Yeah, because my experience is that like as time flows and time goes, you tend to have only, for my experience, like good memories.
Okay.
So yeah, everything is meaningful.
Yeah.
And I think we have to take it for granted, even the death and the flow of time.
Right.
Yeah. I hope that answered.
No,
Maybe
yeah,
it
no,
became
you
a
did.
little
You did.
too philosophical.
No. We really liked it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually wrap up today's phrase up. What's the theme for next week?
It's my role model.
Role models.
When there is a person that we want to be like or look up to or want to learn from, we call them our role model.
Right.
Everyone has a role model, a teacher you respect, an artist with great philosophy, your parents, your insider friend who not only gets good grades but also parties a lot.
Oh, yeah.
People who like sports think of models with a great body or athletes as their role model. Even when you think I should never be like that person, the person could be a role model in a different sense.
All right.
Who is your role model and why? Tell us through a message. You can send in your messages through HOTBEAT's send message board on Arirang Radio website, or you can just send a DM to HOTBEAT's Instagram ID HOTBEAT0409. Please write phrase up in front of your stories.
Yes, we'll be waiting for your messages, Hoppy fam. Please do send them in. And yes, remember that NIve's new song, Party Without You, is coming out at 6 p.m. Korean Standard Time tonight. So check it out, guys. It's your duty to do so.
You guys are all invited.
Yes, everyone is invited. It's your choice to go, though. We'll listen to a song as we say goodbye to NIve. It is Time Capsule by CM Blue. So NIve, I'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye. It is time for us to wrap up already, or let's wrap up part 1, moving on to part 2. The last song we have for part 1 is What a Wonderful World by Bang Moon-chi and Young K from Day 6.
HOTBEAT Radio.
Arirang Radio.
The time is 1 a.m.
Every step we're grooving, follow my beat, I'm with you. Heartbeat, heartbeat.
Welcome to the second hour of HOTBEAT. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Howon of W24, your one and only Hodi. Now for part 2, we have our 3 daily segments. It is Ssup, the TMI quiz, Who Knows, and also That's the Reason. So guys, please stay tuned. 2 songs right now. They are 어차피 잊을 거면서 Bye Bye by Juno featuring Cheese and 기다리지 말아요. Don't Wait for Your Love by 박원 and Suji. Ssup. Hello everyone, how was your day today? What did you guys see, feel, eat, and talk about? It is time to share your life stories with me, DJ Howon. So any story about your day is going to be great. So tell us how you spent the day, what you ate, who you met, anything else, along with a brief introduction about yourself. We would love to know who you are as well when you do send in your Ssup stories. So let's hear today's Ssup story right away. Okay, it is Nora from Guatemala. Hello, Nora. Nora says, Hola, Howon. ¿Qué haces cuando tienes expectativas y cariño a una persona y de pronto te decepciona? Me ha pasado a mí. Y de pronto salieron muchas gotas de lluvia de mis ojos. ¿Qué debo hacer, Howon? He luchado contra mi interior, pero me he sentido decepcionada y mi cariño ha bajado. Espero tu consejo. All right, so Nora has sent us a message. I will translate for all our HOTBEAT fam. She says, Hi, Howon. What do you do when you have these expectations and caring and love for a person and suddenly they disappoint you? This has happened to me. And so suddenly lots and lots of tears started to come out of my eyes. Oh no. What should I do, Howon? I try to fight with my insides, but I have been feeling very disappointed, and also my love and care for that person has gone down. I hope for your suggestion. Okay, so let me talk to you guys about relationships. Relationships in general. I think, obviously, in every relationship you're in, there are always those ups and downs. There are those moments where you'll be able to really enjoy the relationship and feel very comfortable, very secure, and very, very close to that person. And then suddenly there are those moments where you're going to feel very disappointed and also sad and very be like, oh, why did that person do this and that? You know, it happens to every single person. Nora, esto pasa a cada persona, todas las personas le han pasado esto. But I think it really depends on what you do next. So you have this disappointing, whatever event happened or situation happened. Let's just say that your friend said that she was sick or he was sick, and then you see him or her, going out with other friends. But you were actually really, really close, and it might have been like a misunderstanding. It could have been a situation where your friend just wanted to go out, hang out with other people and not you. So let me ask you then, are you not going to like that person anymore? I'm going to say no, because obviously you have this care and love for that person, right? The reason why you're feeling disappointed, it means that you care and love that person that much. So I would actually, if it was me, if I had a friend that did this to me, I actually would sit him or her down and be like, let's talk about this. And I would tell her all the honest feelings I have inside me, the things that you're talking about, Nora, right now. I would tell him or her, yes, I've been feeling this and that. I don't know why you did this and that. But anyways, I think some of the things might have been my fault, so I am sorry about this, but I'm thankful for that. Everything. Just say things very transparent, honestly speaking. And I think that would be either, you would get either reaction. It's either your friend just decides not to hang out with you anymore or whatever it is. And so the relationship ends. But at least you don't have any you had closure. You had something cleared out. So I think that's fine. And actually, this could be another misunderstanding. Yeah. Who knows? I've had so many situations where I had so many misunderstandings. So, talk to the person, Nora. Yeah. I think that's my suggestion for you. Okay. So, Nora, I hope you do have a great conversation with that person. I will be sending you my selfie through the email as a gift and as a supporting item for you. Anyways, we'll now listen to a song and I'll be back with a TMI quiz now. So, the song is 또 새벽이 오면 When Dawn Comes Again by Cold featuring 백현. From K-stars to K-culture, that's now the center of the world. We solve too much information quizzes that aren't too obvious. TMI quiz, who knows? It is time to start our second daily segment for the TMI quiz. Hoppy fam, if you know the answer as we go through the quizzes, don't forget to send in your messages through Hoppy's website, Send Message Board, or DM our Instagram ID is Hoppy0409. Remember, from Monday through Sunday, we will draw one winner among those who answered correctly. And the winners will be receiving my selfie via email as a gift. So check out the announcement board after our Sunday show ends. Good? Today's TMI quiz, who knows? This is the question. Tan tan tan. Web drama 커피 한잔 할까요? Starring Ong Seungwu started airing. It is a heartwarming human drama about a newbie barista becoming a coffee apprentice of a coffee master. I see. I think Ong Seungwu goes really well with being a barista. Yeah. Pretty much, I think many of our fans are probably going to be like, yes, Ong Seungwu, Anyways, Ong Seungwu plays newbie barista Kanggobi in this drama. So today's quiz is about Ong Seungwu. There was a moment that Ong Seungwu's life changed for good. When was it? Number 1 was when he entered college, and number 2 was when he participated in an audition show. I think both could be correct answers. I don't know if he did enter college, but I know that he is obviously part of that audition show that everyone knows. So I'm going to say that definitely maybe it could be number 2, but who knows? This is just my opinion, guys. I'm not giving you guys a hint. I actually don't know the answer, so just giving a guess myself too. But it could be, entering a college. Who knows, right? Hoppy fam, if you know the answer, please don't forget to send in your messages, and don't forget to write quiz when you do send them in, okay? Good, we'll be back with the answer very soon, but before that we have a song to listen to, and also That's the Reason segment, so stay tuned. The song right now is 너를 위한 Cafe by Ong Seungwu. Now, starting our That's the Reason segment, our third daily segment, time to listen to 3 songs, guys. We have a playlist. The playlist, or the theme for today, is this one. The latest indie music. Right. In the K-pop scene, we also have the idol songs and, solo songs or whatever. But we also have the indie music. Indie music is great. Love this first song. And actually, the artist of the song, Brocolli 너 맞아. It's called 가능성, The Possible, featuring Sawol. The second song is going to be Seo Samuel's Vulture. Yay, Samuel Seo. And the third song is going to be Heejung's 나의 세계는 My World Is. Okay, so we're going to give them a listen first, and then we'll talk about them in detail after we give them a listen. So let's listen to them. So today's That's the Reason we're the latest indie music. Beautiful songs. We listened to Brocolli 너 맞아's 가능성, The Possible, featuring Sawol. We have the Vulture by Seo Samuel, and 나의 세계는 My World Is by Heejung. I really like that voice of Heejung. Yes. All right, so the first song, Brocolli 너 맞아's 가능성 featuring Sawol, was released this year, 2021, because obviously it's the latest indie music. Brocolli 너 맞아 is a 3-member male-female indie modern rock band. They have such good songs. I actually got to learn about them when I was in college. I used to work in a PC cafe, and one of my co-workers, he came up to me and said, "Do you know this band?" I was like, no. You should give them a listen. And I listened to them, and it was so good. Yes, Brocolli 너 맞아. You guys should go listen to it. They have this song called it's like a food song. Can't remember what the name was. But anyways, yeah. I mean, it's good. They're just really good band. So 가능성, The Possible, the song that we just listened to, was originally released in 2019. Oh. So then Sawol uploaded her cover of this song, and Brocolli 너 맞아 was surprised by the cover, and later they released a new version of the song featuring Sawol. Oh, that's good. Interesting. Yeah. So again, just to explain, they had released this song before in 2019, but then they saw this cover of Sawol doing of their song, and they released it together. I think that's a beautiful way to actually release a new version of the song. Yeah. I hope that happens to me as well. Love to have someone else, come up to me and be like, I love your cover song. Please do, the original song with me. I'll be so honored. I will be very honored. Anyways, number 2, Seo Samuel's Vulture. Right. It is a single song released last month. Seo Samuel is a talented singer-songwriter who does everything from producing to beat making and performing instruments. Of course. We all know that he's a beautiful, very, very nice singer, first of all, and then he does a lot of nice composing and writing. So I'm pretty sure all of our HOTBEAT fam are familiar with him. He's here on Arirang Radio all the time. So yeah. And yes, Yoonsu, our bandmate, he loves Seo Samuel. So yeah, I've actually heard many of his songs and they're really, really good. You guys should go listen to his like early songs as well. They're really good. Although his like recent songs are also good. But anyways. Last but not least, we had Heejung's 나의 세계는 My World Is. This is the title track of Heejung's full album released last month. So Heejung was the second vocalist of band 더더, the band that Park Hae-kyung was also vocalist of. Heejung began to work solo in 2008. And, Park Hae-kyung, guys, just an FYI, is the original singer of 안녕, Hello, which was covered by Joy of Red Velvet, just so you know. So Heejung is also the singer of 내일, soundtrack for the drama 비생, Incomplete Life. Yes, very, very nice. I really love her voice. She's very calming. Her voice is very peaceful, but at the same time very emotional. There are a lot of things that are going on when she sings. I think that's really, really nice to listen to. So, hope you guys do enjoy her music. Go check out her music. I think many of our HOTBEAT listeners will be enjoying her music. Okay, again, her name is Heejung. Okay? So today's That's the Reason again were the latest indie music. Hope you guys enjoy them. We actually have now a song to listen to. We're going to come back with the TMI quizz's answer very soon. The song is 나 평생 그대 곁을 지킬게. Always Be With You by 윤현상. So now it is time to reveal the answer for today's TMI quiz. Who knows? Here's a question again. There was a moment in Ong Seungwu's life when his life changed for good. When was it? Number 1 was when he entered college, and number 2 was when he participated in an audition show. You all know that he participated in that audition show and he got so famous because of the group 101, of course. But the answer is number 1, when he entered college. Yeah, so let me explain this to you. Ong Seungwoo said that his life changed for good when he entered college. Back then, he was a dancer, so he didn't think a college degree would matter to him much. And he wasn't really interested in going to college. His mother, on the other hand, wanted him to go to college, so they had a long, long fight. Eventually, he compromised with her and agreed to applying to just one college. To his surprise, he passed the entrance test. Oh. He said that the people that he met and the experiences he had in college changed him for good. He learned a lot of things that he never would have learned if he had just been a dancer. Yeah, I think for me as well. Although I am here right now as the vocalist of a band and I've never studied music after, in college or in high school or anything. And I did go to college, guys, because my mother really wanted me to go to college. And although that time I thought it was, a given thing, you had to go to college. And I went to the college that my mother really didn't want to go. And if I didn't go there, I actually wouldn't be here. I met the guy who introduced me to my boss. So, how could I not be grateful about going to college? All right, anyway, so that was the answer, guys. It was number 1 when he entered college. Right. Very good. So check out the NS River after Sunday's show ends to see if you are the winner for today's quiz, HOTBEAT fam, okay? We'll be back after 2 songs. 운이 좋았지, I Got Lucky by 권진아, and 제자리, Places by 존박.